This is Dr. Tekemia Dorsey here on Softball Sunday. Just got finished playing with Team Price where we whipped on the Lady A's out here at Woodlawn Middle School. Second game 33-10. Good job, ladies. Thank you to my son Brandon for videotaping this. Happy birthday to my youngest girl, Haley, that turns 5 today. We're here at Woodlawn Middle School where we have our games every single week. You know, and the reason why I'm stopping this start to take out these tips is because middle school is a really rough patch in the lives of our youth. You know, our sixth graders are starting into a whole new level of school they're unfamiliar with. They're no longer doing these little inconvenient classes. They have more accountability on their hand. They have more responsibility. They need time management, organization. The seventh graders begin to transition over, where so their classes are becoming harder. You know, they're being integrated into peer pressure. And then the eighth graders, who are the elite, are now beginning to transition over into high school. Believe it or not, audience, and parents especially, a lot of our students are tracked going into middle school. So what is tracking, you ask? Tracking is when students are tracked based on their ability level in core classes, reading, math, social studies, science, and where people believe that they will be successful. Based on that tracking in their core areas will depend on how successful they are set up going into high school. So for example, students that don't do very well in the core areas of math, reading, language arts, and science and social studies coming from elementary, as they are tracked through middle school, they then become additionally tracked going into high school. These students are not deemed to be college bound. That's some crap, right? Yes, but it is absolutely true. On the other side, when you have students that have done well first through fifth grade, going into middle school, they become tracked to be college bound 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Well, why is that? Who are we, or who are the school system to determine the fate of our youth? Absolutely no one. There's no way they should. So what are we here to help promote? What we're doing this summer is helping with college preparation and readiness for our middle school students. Not only college preparation and readiness, because this is the time where students have to depend what they want to do, where they want to go, how are they going to achieve those goals, and map out their plan for success. Once they have set a path of success, we need to now determine how is college going to be paid for. Is college going to be paid for by scholarships and grants, or is scholarships going to be paid for by our parents that make $100,000 a year and putting away $40,000 of it just for an undergraduate degree? If you're anything like me, that's not going to happen. So we need to be able to research with our students based on their core areas that they want to study in school, their academics and their grades, and depending on how are they going to have college paid for. Then on top of that, did you know that college admissions reps actually look back as early as 6th grade to see how students have done? Absolutely. So how can we use social media to help build the college resume and increase their scholarship opportunity? I am here today to let you know, if you have not already signed up for a summer program, I'm here to promote the Dr. Tekemia Dorsey's Institute to Transform Leaders. For 10 straight weeks, twice a week for an hour and a half a piece, that's 3 hours a week, we're going to take middle school students, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And depending on if they're in 5th grade, going into 6th, we can also be doing them. But we want to sit down and do college exploration and readiness. We want to assess them. We want to let them know how their goals tie into their core subjects. What are those subjects that they should be actually focusing in on to do extremely well? And then if you say you want to go to college, what is it that you actually want to do? I know when I went to school, I wanted to be a lawyer, like Thurgood Marshall. But didn't nobody tell me that going to school for criminal justice would not get me into Howard University, where I wanted to go for law school. It had no bearing whatsoever. So we want to make sure that the students actually make the right choices, plan A, B, and C, and make sure that we align those choices up with what it is that they need to be taking. Once we do that, we now want to teach them how to do scholarship searches based on their common core interests. Did you know that you can get a scholarship for being left-handed? Did you know that you can get a scholarship for not ever missing a day of school? Absolutely. Did you know that you can get a scholarship if your forefathers or somebody in your family served in the Vietnam War? Yes, you can. Once we do that, then we want to show the students how do you effectively use social media outlets like Facebook, like MySpace, like Twitter, like LinkedIn, using your blog to actually build your presence on the internet. Because believe it or not, some people are not being hired because when employers Google you or they go on your Facebook page and see that your Facebook page is not of that professionalism that they're looking for, do you know that potential candidates are getting turned down? Absolutely. We don't want that to happen to our youth. We want them to use social media to their advantage and build their college resume, build their scholarship opportunities, and increase everything that's needed so that when they become juniors and seniors in high school, they have already been accepted into a college, and they already have scholarships underneath their belt to pay for school. So of course, if parents, and we need your help. You are the key, the beginning and end of success to these students doing well. So if you have not already secured a summer job or have already decided to go into a program, parents, I need you to go to www.thecreativegroup, that's grp.org, starting tomorrow morning, May 23rd, and download the application, the cover letter, and sign your students up for Dr. Tekemia Dorsey's Institute to Transform Leaders, starting from June to August, because we do not want you to be left behind. So until tomorrow, when we pick up the next tip at a location near you here in Baltimore, remember that true leadership lies in the power of the Holy Spirit, and that without you, it cannot be done. To reach me, you can call me at 443-759-7181. I want you to visit me on my blog at www.drtekemadorsey.wordpress.com. Tweet me at Dr. Tekemia, that's DRTEKEMIA, or visit me on my Facebook page or any one of them. Remember, today's youth are tomorrow's leaders, and true leadership lies in the power of the Holy Spirit. So until tomorrow, have a fantastic day, and go Team Price for whipping up on the Lady A's here at Woodlawn Middle School on Sunday, May 22nd. Have a good one.